Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Not only is that title a mouthful, but it's also one of my favorite DBZ games ever. I grew up with this game and still own my physical copy from back then, along with my PS2. In this video I'll be talking about everything it has to offer, my opinion, and what a potential 4th game would look like. This video might take a little while, but I assure you it's worth the watch if you care about Tenkaichi or just DBZ in general. This part isn't going to be long, but I felt like talking about it anyway. When you launch the game, you select your language and stuff, and then the opening plays. For some reason, the USA release is just the instrumental version of the actual song, which I find weird. But it's probably due to licensing issues, which they happen to do in like basically even the Budokai games. The song playing is Super Survivor by Hironobu Kageyama. It's very good, and the animation for the OP is... it's okay. After that, you go to the actual title screen. You'll hear some of the characters say the game title and another line when you press start.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3! I'll win! Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3! This should be fun!
Here you can select new game or continue, and that's about it. Okay, let's quickly go over all the modes this game has to offer. Firstly, Story Mode. Relive the stories of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. And there's also a movie on What If Saga 2, but I think I'll talk about Story Mode more in depth later. Under that, we have Ultimate Battle. This mode is gruesome. You can pick between Sim Dragon, Mission 100, or Disc Fusion. Sim Dragon is a weird simulator. You choose to train or rest or other things in order to increase your stats, and after a few days you'll fight your enemies. Mission 100. 100 missions that increase in difficulty and are all different. They're all unique and sort of fun to play if you're good enough at the game. Disc Fusion. This lets you put in the disc for the previous 2 games to unlock some things in the games, which are basically just 2 modes. They let you unlock Ultimate Battle and Ultimate Battle Z, or so I think. I don't know, I just looked it up. Moving on, the next mode is a tournament mode. Here you can actually unlock most of the characters if you beat some of the stages at a specific time and in a specific difficulty. My face when I have to stand on the second brick near the Starbucks 400 miles away at exactly 11:37 AM while doing a backflip just to unlock King Cold. Mode is fine overall, but I dislike that if you want to unlock characters, you're forced to play World Tour. The only problem with that is that it's more time consuming, because if you want to get a certain character, you have to play the specific tournament and all, as I mentioned earlier. And all. Why did I say it like that? What did he mean by this? In order to quickly go to the specific tournament you want, you have to continuously exit and enter the tournament mode as it increases the timer count by an hour. It's inconvenient and can take a while, but I guess we have to accept it. Next up, Duel Mode. Fight against CPU or a second player, or if you're a loser, you can watch 2 computers fight each other. You can select Single Battle, where only 1 character is allowed to be picked, Team Battle, where you can select up to 5 characters, or DP Battle, aka Destruction Points, where you can select if you want to have 10, 15, or 20 of them in order to select your characters. You can still have up to 5, but every character has different DP costs, so be careful with your picks. It also has settings, of course. The first option is choosing how long you want your battles to last. The options are 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 180 seconds, and 240 seconds, or Infinite. I always choose Infinite, but it may just be me. But you're also kind of a loser if you pick anything else. Difficulty level of the CPU is also changeable. Choose between very weak, average, strong, or very strong. Also similar to DBFC, you can change your commentator. The options being Ox King, Videl, Supreme Kai, Shenron, and 3 random announcers. For some reason you can also turn off if you want to transform. It's a really weird setting. You can also just choose to turn off environment damage, but if you do that, you're just fucking lame. Evolution Z. Here you can find an item shop in which you can buy multiple stat boosts and even choose to change your key aura. In the character customization, you can upgrade your characters to add some more of these stat boosts to them, and that's about it. Now comes Ultimate Tenkaichi. No wait, that's Ultimate Training. First, training. Choose any character you want and just test things out. Basically just a playground. Battle training, however, teaches you everything the game has to offer, from the basics all the way up to all the complicated stuff. Fairly good mode in my opinion, and helped me quite a bit when I wanted to get better. The Data Center. You have 3 options here: password input screen, fighter catalog, or replay. The password input screen lets you input certain specific passwords to receive characters with certain stat boosts already equipped. These can all be found online, but I'll talk about a certain password character again later. The fighter catalog just lists your password characters, and that's it. Replay lets you view replays from your memory card, and that's basically everything. We're almost done with this section, so please just bear with me. Character reference is an encyclopedia about every single character in the game. Chi-Chi also comments on everyone differently, which is kinda neat, I guess, but who's just gonna sit there 2 hours listening to the damn unique dialogue? Come on.
I'm gonna make you cry.
Yajirobe's known Goku for a long time. He's a glutton and a bad-mannered guy. Look,
Finally, to close this section, settings. Here you can change your camera type between A, B, or C, turn screen shaking on or off, adjust your screen, control the audio volume, as well as change the voices from English to Japanese or vice versa. You can also change your controls or turn vibration off. And that took longer than I wanted it to, but can't really change that now though. Don't worry, this video will only get even longer from now on. Let's talk about story mode, but more specifically, the What If Saga. So, in story mode you get to play the stories, or at least major parts of them, from DBZ, Saint Blue Saga, and also an exclusive movie saga, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball GT. Along with those sagas, there's also What If Saga, which I will be mainly focusing on since I think you get most of the story. Before I talk about the What If Saga though, let's sum up all the other sagas. Saiyan Saga, fight Raditz, fight Nappa, fight Vegeta, and that's it. Frieza Saga, fight Raccoon, Jason Burr. Frieza. Frieza again. Frieza but full power. Next one. Android Saga, fight 19 and 20. Fight 16, Trunks, and 18. Fight Trunks. Fight Cell. Fight Cell Jr. Fight Cell. Fight Cell. Boo Saga. Fight Vegeta. Fight Boo. Fight Buhan. Fight Kid Boo. Fight Kid Boo again. Special movie, I think you get it. I'm not gonna mention who you fight in the Dragon Ball movie and GT sagas, as you can probably get a smaller idea of who you fight. But if you really care that much, you can just look it up. But let's begin with our beloved What If Saga. In the first fight, you are Kid Goku fighting a rally. I'll show you some of my gameplay.
wrestling with Goku. She's strong.
Thank God. No, I'm done with this one, no. This was always my least favorite thing in the entire game. I am literally a god at this game. Now, the second fight, Android 8 fights Android 16. I actually really liked this one. It was very fun to watch, and hope they bring back What Ifs again in a future game. But it's Bandai, and I don't know about that one. I don't know about Dragon Ball games being good. The peak of Dragon Ball we have right now is Fighters and Dokkan. But that's a different topic for another day. Talking about Ultimate Tenkaichi. No, just kidding, that's not in my script at all. This is a certified 16 classic.
Goku is my friend. Then I have no choice. I will terminate your function.
It's kind of rude, 16.
Sent back in time in order to eliminate.
What did he mean by that?
I am an android sent back to this time for a specific purpose. Then I have to protect my friend Goku. What's going on? Why can't I use my true powers?
Oh my god, he's feeling emotion. Never mind, maybe you are. Imagine being grabbed. Jesus Christ, the armor is crazy on this one.
Very well. Show me the power that comes from protecting others.
Sure. Finish.
Damage to the head. Repairs impossible.
His acid damage to the head repairs impossible. After that one, you play as multiple Saiyans that slowly take down Frieza's army. I died while still on Vegeta and didn't really want to redo it since I was kind of tired, but yeah, just look up like gameplay of it. I do not care. I'm not going to suffer for this. Why's my computer coping? I'm actually a god at this game. Warrior race! Don't underestimate them! No! I'm not gonna let you live. Dumbass. Don't bother! I'll break! Oh my. Simple tricks. Yeah. Gallic gun! No, Dodoria. What the? How did that? I've never seen that miss in my entire life. Oh yeah, you can do that. Uh-oh, I think I'm getting grabbed. Now, the final what if. Devilman versus King Cold, Frieza, and Frieza soldiers? I'll just show you my gameplay as I don't know how to explain this. It means you're nothing to me. Devilman OP.
Now for the next one.
Let's go. Bon?
My eyes are glowing red.
Does he keep saying that? That is not what he was doing. The subtitles, he didn't say it. He went ooh. That is not what he's saying. I don't know about that one. Kind of cracked at this game. That's not what he's saying. He's not saying how he's saying ooh. But he just got killed. Same voice line. Same voice line. That is still not what he's saying. I also have no idea who the hell Devilman is, aside from knowing he's from the original Dragon Ball, but this was kind of funny to see. Now, let's talk about the roster. Every fighting game, 3D or not, needs a good roster. At the time of its release, it had the biggest roster in a fighting game as well. I believe there's like 161 characters. I don't know, I googled it. We have Goku early, Kid Gohan, Piccolo early, Vegeta scattered, Krillin, Yamcha, Trunks, who goes Super Saiyan, and Vegeta also turns into a Great Ape, if there is a moon on the map. Goku mid, he turns into Super Saiyan. Teen Gohan, he turns into Super Saiyan 1 and 2. Piccolo and Vegeta, he turns into Super Saiyan and Super Vegeta. Tien, Videl, she can. Due to not wanting this video to drag on so much, I didn't want to show every single move that all characters have. But I'm sure you understand this game is an explosive and enormous roster with a lot of love. My favorite addition is the Great Ape or Giant characters. They're just really fucking stupid. True, they are. So, this is the part where I talk about my friends and also give you a short amount of time to take a breather from this awful video. I recommend you to subscribe to my new friend, Phantom Star. He'll be making a video soon where he watches the first 5 episodes, of Kamen Rider Decade, and he talks about what he thought about it and whether or not he'll continue watching it. At least that's what I think. Now, I talk about one of my best friends, Axel. I'm currently even in a VC with him. He recently uploaded a video about us playing Guilty Gear Strive. It was a really good video and it was fun to watch despite my hatred for the game. Soon, he'll make a video about Ultimate Tenkaichi, and after that, we're both gonna work on a project where we cover each of the Budokai games, which will be counting Budokai 1, 2, 3, and Infinite World. I hope it'll turn out nicely, but we'll just have to see whenever we release them. There will be 4 videos in total. 2 of them will be on my channel and 2 of them will be on Axel's channel. Now, let's continue this video. Welcome back. I hope you're ready to continue. It's time for password characters. Now, you know how you can equip your characters with custom stat boosts and all, yeah? Well, you can request a password for that specific custom character you made and also share them online if you want. For some reason, the game has a thing called red Potaras. Only the story mode bosses have them equipped, and it basically makes them incredibly overpowered. Now, you should know where I'm going with this. Somehow, some way, there are passwords for every single character, but fully equipped with red Potara stat boosts. It's actually insane to see, and it's really fun to use them. You can also decide to try and beat one yourself on the highest difficulty, but that's very difficult. I'll blend in some of my footage trying to beat one on max difficulty myself. 4 meter. Fuck. I don't know if I can survive that long. You won that time. Leave me alone, man. Ow! I was prepared for a clash. No! Switching to Goku.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, you didn't need to do it. Ouch. Because I really need to get health back with him. Jesus Christ. We'll just do what any normal Tenkaichi 3 player does when they play this specific character. You wanna do anything against me? Well, I'm gonna use Dragon Thunder. I'm a fucking loser. Ha ha ha. Swear to God, my brother did this back in the day, so... why am I saying back in the day? I'm like 15. Back when I played this game with my brother. He did this exact thing every single time, and I had no idea what to do, and it pissed me off. I'm dead. I was blocking. I can't. My hand hurts so fucking much. Oh my fucking God. This is not fair. You can't do that. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, no. I'm gonna play as him. I don't care. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Now, I'll show you what it's like to play one. You know, I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna win anyway, so why not just get the red Potara Vegeta on my team so I can fuse? Because that's one of the things I really want to show off. I really want to show the fusion. AI on highest difficulty, by the way. Joke. Wait, up, right? Yeah. Now, since I'm a red Potara, my blue meter thing recharges faster. Fusion time.
Please, Vegeta! No choice then. I am Super Vegito!
Okay, well, he's officially not able to win anymore. He wasn't able to win the second it started, but you know, in case it wasn't clear already, it did do half his health. Oh no, he hit me for 3k. Guess what? I did 3k with that. This is a normal counter. I'm doing an entire health bar of damage with a fucking auto combo. Do something. I think he's gonna run into it. He did. He's dead. I don't think I got hurt. Yeah, I just cancelled it. See the difference? Hit him, by the way, and it still did almost all of his health. That's right, I'm mashing the same button over and over. And I'm about to do it again. He doesn't have any health, though. How was his faster? Final! There you go. Let's continue. This game has pretty good music. I'll only really talk about 5 or so of my favorite tracks. First, Sweet Vibration. The song sounds kind of funky and it's very funny. I'll play some of it now. Yeah, I think you get the gist of that song. It's definitely one of my favorite songs this game has to offer, though. Second, probably my favorite battle theme in this entire game. Power Scale. Just overall so damn good, and I cannot get it out of my head sometimes. Listen for yourself. It certainly hypes me up during gameplay. Next up, we have Caution, or also DBZ Broly's theme. Of course, Broly had to have a peak theme. You heard the song, didn't you? Do I have to say anything here? I didn't think so. True. I don't have to comment on that. Fourth, Shout Out in Meteor. Yeah, this theme also goes really hard. This game just had really good music, huh? I really thoroughly enjoy this song. Let's move on to our final song that I'll mention. True. That would be beneficial for the procedure of this video. Wild Rush. This is the theme of the Dragon Ball Saga. Something about this song just feels right. That's all the songs I had to mention here. I personally just picked some of my favorite ones in no particular order. The soundtrack of this game doesn't disappoint whatsoever, and I'm quite happy with that. Tenkaichi 3 has many mods, most of them being in Spanish. There's a really good mod for Tenkaichi 3 just named Tenkaichi 4. It's basically what a Tenkaichi 4 should look like, and that's it. Besides that, there's also a lot of weird ones. A certain YouTube channel named Pipe Game uploads some of these online, and they're very diverse and different. They usually range from everyone being super broken for no reason, and it's sort of funny to see. There will probably never be a 4th Tenkaichi game, but you know, we can still theorize. It should have all current characters, probably some sort of online multiplayer and maybe some more combat mechanics. That's all I can really think of. Maybe they could add some new modes as well, but there's not really much to add to this game in my opinion. I grew up with this game, so it holds a special place in my heart somewhat. It was probably the first 3D game I've ever played, at least in the sense of fighting games, definitely. It's still super fun after all these years, and I really think they did a great job. The last entries in the franchise weren't as powerful, in my opinion, and I think this game did it the best. Although I'm not gonna lie, Tenkaichi 2 at least has some really fire music. This game truly has a lot to offer, and if you've never played it, I really recommend it, especially if you're a fan of Dragon Ball. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of this video. I've tried my best to make it somewhat entertaining, and I'll eventually make a video trash talking Tenkaichi 1, and also just a general video about Super Dragon Ball Z. I'd appreciate it if you could support me by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video with people so I can continue making more of these videos. That's been it for now. See you next game.